Goals are the most important thing in football. It is the number of goals that determines the winner. You can have 85% of the match with the ball. You can do 1,000 passes. Strike on goal 20 or 30 times, but to lose 0-1. Sometimes just one goal can save a match, or even a tournament for one of the teams. This is the All Football History channel, and today we have 11 goals that decided the fate of a match or tournament. Today we consider only the 21st century. Goal scored by Vinicius in the 2022 Champions League final. Let's start with the most recent example. Real Madrid had an incredible tournament. On the way to the final, the team performed real football miracles over and over again. Madrid defeated PSG in turn with Neymar, Messi and Mbappe, then Chelsea, who were the reigning champions of the tournament. And then the monstrous Manchester City with Guardiola at the head. All these teams were favorites in the confrontation with the Royal Club. Liverpool, who faced Madrid in the final, also seemed to be the favorites. But Real Madrid could only end such a season with a victory. And this victory was brought by the young Brazilian Vinicius. And also Thibaut Courtois, who beat off everything that was possible and what was not. Goal scored by Giuliano Beletti. The footballer became the author of the winning goal for Barcelona in the 2006 Champions League final. The match between Arsenal London and Barcelona was a real drama. The English team scored in the 37th minute. Barcelona were able to level the score only in the 76th minute. And 5 minutes later, 81 minutes into the match, the Brazilian defender of Barcelona burst into the opponent's penalty area, received a pass from Henrik Larsson and shot on goal. The ball went right between the legs of the Arsenal goalkeeper. The two players who scored this goal, Larsson and Beletti, came on as substitutes after the break. The substitutions worked. By the way, Frank Rijkaard then coached Barcelona. The goal scored by Ronaldo in the 2002 World Cup final. Teams of Germany and Brazil played. In a dramatic match, Germany generally dominated. But it was not possible to turn this advantage into goals scored. And Ronaldo scored 2 goals in the middle of the second half and secured the championship for his team. The most important was the first, victorious, goal, which Ronaldo scored from the rebound after hitting Rivaldo. In addition, it was Ronaldo who took the ball from the opponent in the fight, after which his partner was able to hit, and Ronaldo himself, respectively, to score. A goal scored by Troy Deeney in the 2013 Championship final. One of the coolest and most dramatic endings of a football confrontation in a very long time, at least emotionally. In the first match of the 2-round confrontation between Leicester and Watford, Leicester won by a score of 1-0. In the second match, Leicester also had an advantage and scored away. But Watford ended up winning 3-1. There was a very dramatic ending to the match. In the 7th minute of extra time, Leicester earned a penalty, but the hosts' goalkeeper saved both the kick and the rebound. Watford players kicked the ball into the opponent's half, where, after a simple combination, Troy Deeney brought Watford the final victory. Goal scored by Zidane in the Champions League final. One of the best goals in football history. The goal scored by Zidane in the 2001-2002 Champions League final. The goal was not only very beautiful, but also the most important for the team. The Royal Club played against Bayern. Zidane's goal was the winner for Real Madrid, and the team won the 9th European Cup in its history. Roberto Carlos got the ball on the left flank. After his filing into the penalty area, Zidane adjusted to the blow. He powerfully hit the flying ball from a roundhouse and drove the ball into the net. 20 years have passed, but this goal still lives in the memory of the fans. Goal scored by Mario Götze in the 2014 World Cup final. An amazing final, in which the national teams of Germany and Argentina met. Germany, which in the semifinals destroyed Brazil 7-1, and Argentina, which reached the final with great difficulty. But the ending is the ending. Both teams had opportunities to win. Argentina has even more. The match went to extra time. At the 113th minute, Mario Götze received the ball in the opponent's penalty area and literally pushed it into the goal. On this, the fate of the match was decided, and the German team became the world champion. In addition, Götze was named man of the match. Goal by Sergi Roberto in 2017. The Barcelona defender scored the sixth goal of his team in the 95th minute of the 1/8 finals of the Champions League season 16-17 against PSG. PSG won the first leg 4-0, so Barcelona needed a 5-goal lead to advance. Barcelona did something truly incredible that day. This is one of the most epic and spectacular comebacks in the history of football. Barcelona won 6-1. The team scored their last 3 goals with less than 10 minutes left in the match, and 2 of them in added time to the second half. It was the goal of Sergi Roberto that put the final point in this incredible match. Xabi Alonso goal. The Spaniard completed Liverpool's legendary comeback against AC Milan in 2005. Recall that in the first half, Milan scored 3 unanswered goals. But Liverpool were able to pull themselves together. Within 15 minutes of the second half, the team was able to level the score. Gerrard and Schmitzer scored first. And then, in one of the episodes, the defender of the Italians Gattuso rudely knocked down Steven Gerrard in his penalty area. The referee awarded a penalty. Alonso approached the ball and powerfully shot into the left corner. However, the goalkeeper of Milan, the legendary Dida, guessed right and hit the ball. Alonso immediately rushed to the finishing touches and hammered the ball into the top corner of the goal. The legendary goal scored by Sergio Aguero in 2012. The crazy denouement that the Premier League gave us at the end of the 2011-2012 season. In the final round match between Manchester City and QPR, City needed only a victory to become champions. But until the 92nd minute, the team from Manchester was losing. But Dzeko equalized. And just 2 minutes later, Sergio Aguero scored the winning goal. Needless to say, the emotions of all the fans and spectators of the Premier League at the moment when the Championship Cup was already taken to another place, but had to be returned to the Etihad Stadium. 10 years later, Manchester City erected a monument to Aguero in honor of this goal. A goal scored by Didier Drogba in the Champions League final in 2012. In 2012, the Champions League final was hosted by Bayern Munich's home stadium, the Allianz Arena. The Germans were able to get to the home final, where they were challenged by London's Chelsea. Bayern were the favorites and dominated throughout the match. But they were able to score only in the 83rd minute. And a few minutes later, Didier Drogba saved this match for the Londoners after a corner kick. To determine the winner, as a result, it was necessary to carry out a post-match penalty shootout, where the Chelsea players turned out to be stronger. The legendary goal scored by Sergio Ramos in the Champions League final in 2014. This goal equalized the score in the 93rd minute of the match between Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. The enthusiasm of the Madrid fans at that moment is incomparable. Only if with bitterness and disappointment of Atletico fans. Atletico were one step away, just seconds away from a historic victory, but Ramos's jump in an instant destroyed all hopes of the team led by Diego Simeone. After a missed goal, the team slumped and could no longer get together. Atletico conceded 3 more goals in extra time. Let this goal of Ramos not become victorious, but it was this goal that brought the Royal Club the long-awaited 10th victory in the Champions League. It was with this goal that the dominance of Madrid in Europe began.